Kevin Almanzar, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And there's one gone to begin the evening. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. He's already snatched 20 bags this year. When you think about it, there are not a lot of guys stealing 20 bases anymore. So that's already a big year in terms of stealing bases. And he's not even done yet.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlo Gonzalez. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. This is on the ground over to first. Tavitsi has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting third, first baseman number 44.
Striding in now for the Nats, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Almanzar has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Carlos Santana would be next. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
After the walk, a quick check on first. Runner back safely. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw. And the runner back safely. Here's Carlos Santana now. Line drive, fair ball down the line. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
And now for Washington, Lee Cho. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Another 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. Pitts is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Nats leave a pair, and now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Mark Askew gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Striding into the box,
and
Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jesse Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now. Connor Pitts will be next. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gonzalez on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. The tag, and he is out at second. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Standing in, Connor Pitts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, catcher, Boom Bobo.
Digging in, Boop Bobo. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. So digging in now, Jeremy Pitts having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. From the stretch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bobo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Coming to the plate now, Fletcher Borders. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Pitts ranges to his right. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jed Jerko. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch on its way. breaking ball taken right down the middle.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive. Still 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Leonys Martin. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers, 39 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Up around the face. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Gonzalez. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Curly W on D. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove, and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
At the plate, Jeff Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Well hit the not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Stepping in now, Carmen Feliciano, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Borders has it in his tracks. 2 gone. Now at the plate, John Pitts. Runner in scoring position with
Right
Sugan.
fielder, John Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken. The throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
Pitts on third with 2 out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Gonzalez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Tampa. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Steven Weinstein. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Bounce to first. Tavitzi takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
1 away now in the Washington 3rd, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Third inning, no score to this point. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Into the box now, Carlo Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Sammy Pitts, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Sammy Pitts.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1. pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Gonzalez. He's got it one away. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Number 1.
Now to the plate, Sava Tavitsi. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. High pop-up. Goldschmidt is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 7, Jesse Pitts.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jesse Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Ball 1.
1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it, and that retires the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. He drew a walk his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here's Carlos Santana now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. fouled off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Stepping up to the plate, Lee Cho. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First delivery to him on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hot shot down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Into the box, Fletcher Borders, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Cho is off at first with 2 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Now batting, Jed Jerko, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Up next for the Rays, Connor Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, number 13.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Jerko is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Booth Bobo.
Now at the plate, Booth Bobo. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The 1-0 home. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
They've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
In now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Center fielder, number 4, Leonis Martin.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he misses there. 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
The 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Steven Weinstein. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0. On the ground to the right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elvis Andrus. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Here it comes now to Andrus. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. the 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. Halfway home, still no score. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay,
And
Jeff
leading off
Pitts.
for the Rays,
He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
the batter, number 15.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Carmen Feliciano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. John Pitts will be next. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, John Pitts, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. One and 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Into the box, Sammy Pitts, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Pitts at second with 2 down. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called the ball. 2-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
The 2-2 goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Stepping in now, Sava Kavitsi, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He popped out in his first trip. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And there's ball one. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Soft liner to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Noted. Soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares about? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Pitch out, nothing doing. Two-0 count, the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here it is, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now a throw over. Throw won't get him.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
The 3-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. He'll come home with it. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Into the box now, Connor Pitts. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. One 1-0 pitch on the way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
No strike.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Runners off for second. In there, now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Striding in once again, Boop Bobo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat and mouse game continues on.
4 runs here in this half inning. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-1 home. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 39 on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
In now, Jeremy Pitts.
Left fielder.
As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
A full count to the Rays center fielder. And the payoff pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. 5 innings complete. The Rays are out in front 6-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 3-2 one more time. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
up next for the Nationals, third baseman, Carlos Santana.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Carlos Santana, a hit in 2 tries so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break. Stepping into the box, Lee Cho. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Hit hard on the ground at first. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Fletcher Borders as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Santana at second, Cho on at first with 2 down. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pitts racing back at the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Grounded down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One for the Nationals on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Rays 6 and the Nats 1. Sonny Gray enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. At the plate, Jeff Pitts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Line to the right side. Borders is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Stepping in now, Carmen Feliciano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Standing in now, John Pitts. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too high, and it's 3-0. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball too high, ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Ready now, Sammy Pitts. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Over to first, Gray, and a dive, but he's back in. Popped him up. Santana is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Sava Tavitsi. He came. Gray sets. Here's the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Rays tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. Back here on the show. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Ken Singleton is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Ken Singleton.
Stepping in, Leonys Martinez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Singleton, once a member of the Cardinals organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2 balls and a strike to Leonys Martinez. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Well, they're not there yet, but they'll need to string some good at-bats together now.
The batter, number 6.
In now, Steven Weinstein.
Steven.
This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Elvis Andrus. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here it comes now to Andrus. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Pitts is up with it. Pro gets the speedy Andrus at first, and the bunt attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Standing in, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers. That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one got a piece of him.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Gonzalez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Rays 7 and the Nationals 2. Striding in, Jesse Pitts. He singled his last time up.
For the Rays, center fielder, Jesse Pitts.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
So coming to the plate, Connor Pitts. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
A runner in scoring position with none out. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays' second baseman at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The 2-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping into the box. Bobo. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. A man at third with 1 away. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Pitts, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Men on third with 2 down. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's going to get down out there. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Count even now at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1.
Nope.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
1 strike.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Tampa Bay leads this one 8-2. So now Carlos Santana. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Lee Cho. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Popped him up. Bobo shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Fletcher Borders.
Digging in, Fletcher Borders. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Soft liner toward first. And he makes a great diving stop for the out.
That ball wasn't hit all that hard, but it had base hit written all over it until the infielder made a nice diving stab on that one.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Get hard up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Leonys Martin. As he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pitts will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Rays are in front, 8-3. Next will be the designated hitter, Carmen Feliciano.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, John Pitts. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gonzalez on the move. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
In now, Sammy Pitts, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Missed with a slider. Pitts, the runner at second with 1 away. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Sava Tavitsi will be next. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box, Sava Tavitsi. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1, here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jesse Pitts. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ray sets and delivers.
Counts 1-0.
Up around the face.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Stephen Weinstein, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Stephen Weinstein.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrews.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch pulled high in the air out to left field. Pitts waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Carlo Gonzalez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. Squared that one up just a little late. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
8-3 tonight. The Rays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kevin Almanzar earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Mark Askew struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Ken Singleton takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.